The top 10 best sports sedans in the world for 2026. Number 10. The 2026 BMW M3 Competition xDrive. No mercy, no compromise, no moment in the power band where it lets you breathe. The 2026 BMW M3 Competition xDrive is BMW's most hostile sedan ever built. A four-door predator wearing a snarling face and a body shaped to slice air. Its hand-built S58 3-liter twin-turbo inline-six pushes 523 horsepower and 479 pound-feet through an 8-speed M-Steptronic and rear-biased MX drive, snapping off 0 to 60 in a flat 3.4 seconds. The face announces intent. An oversized kidney grille flanked by adaptive LED laser headlights, a deep front splitter with functional brake cooling ducts, blistered fenders, and quad exhaust tips that crack on every upshift. They're functional. The optional carbon fiber roof shaves nearly 13 pounds from the highest point of the car, lowering the center of gravity in a way no rival offers from the factory. Staggered forged M wheels expose blue-painted M compound brakes, or optional gold carbon ceramics that drop another 50 pounds of unsprung weight. Inside, M carbon bucket seats with illuminated M3 logos, the curved M-specific display, merino leather, multi-zone ambient lighting, a Harman Kardon surround system, and an Alcantara-wrapped wheel with red M1 M2 toggles for instant setup recall. Starting price, around $89,000 MSRP. This is the last time a list like this will ever look the way it does. One of the cars coming up marks the end of an era, and another one marks the beginning of something nobody saw coming. Subscribe or you'll miss both. Number 9. The 2026 Mercedes-AMG C63 SE Performance. A compact sedan with the heart of a hypercar. The 2026 AMG C63 SE Performance ditches tradition and weaponizes hybrid tech to deliver violence the old V8 could only dream of. Its hand-built M139 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder pairs with a rear-axle electric motor and 8-speed AMG SpeedShift MCT for a combined 671 horsepower and 752 pound-feet, firing off 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds and topping out at 174 miles an hour. The bodywork tells you everything before the engine fires. A widened track, aggressive front splitter, functional hood vents, flared rear arches, and round AMG-specific quad exhaust that exit through a diffuser borrowed from the GT lineup. The signature touches are where it pulls away from rivals. The Panamera grille, 14 vertical chrome slats inspired by the 1952 racing Mercedes dominates the front end, while AMG-exclusive 19-inch forged wheels expose massive cross-drilled brake rotors with red AMG-stamped calipers. Multi-beam LED headlights project 84 individually controlled pixels per side, automatically dimming around oncoming traffic without killing your high beam pattern. And the optional aerodynamics package adds a fixed rear wing and underbody flicks pulled from AMG GT3 race cars. Inside, AMG Performance seats with red contrast stitching, a 12.3-inch driver display with track pages, ambient lighting across 64 colors that pulses to the exhaust note, M-Bucks with track pace telemetry, and a Burmester 3D surround system tuned specifically for the cabin's acoustics. Starting price, around $90,000 MSRP. Number 8. The 2026 Audi RS7 Performance. A four-door missile dressed in a tailored suit. The 2026 RS7 Performance is Audi's reminder that the fastback can still bury supercars without breaking a sweat or wrinkling the leather. Its hand-built 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with 48-volt mild hybrid assistance pushes 621 horsepower and 627 pound-feet through an 8-speed Tiptronic and Quattro all-wheel drive, firing off 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds before stretching to a 190-mile-an-hour top speed with the Dynamic Plus package. The exterior alone tells the story. A widened track, blacked-out single-frame grille, gloss carbon mirror caps, and matrix design LED headlights with laser high beams that throw light over 1,800 feet down the road, nearly double what standard LEDs deliver. The details are what separate it from every rival. The OLED rear taillights run 8 customizable light signatures you can swap through the MMI, while the optional RS Sport exhaust features electronically controlled flaps that crack and pop on overrun loud enough to set off car alarms. Forged 22-inch wheels and milled bronze hide blue-painted brake calipers, and the entire roofline flows into a subtle integrated spoiler that rises automatically above 75 miles an hour for extra rear axle stability. Inside, Valcona leather sports seats with massage and ventilation, honeycomb diamond stitching in contrast red, a panoramic glass roof, 4-zone climate control, and a 23-speaker Bang & Olufsen advanced 3D sound system with speakers integrated into the headrests. Starting price, around $130,000 MSRP. Every car remaining on this list crushes the three you just saw, in power, in speed, and in how they got there. The method matters more than the number. Stay with me and you'll see why. Number 7. The 2026 Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing. Detroit's last great middle finger to the electric era, the 2026 CT5-V Blackwing is the only luxury sedan on Earth that still pairs a supercharged V8 with a real 3-pedal manual, and Cadillac built it like they knew the world was running out of time. Its 6.2-liter supercharged LT4 V8 hammers out 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet through either a Tremec 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic, rocketing the rear-drive sedan to 60 miles an hour in 3.4 seconds before topping out at 205 miles an hour, the fastest Cadillac ever produced. The front end wears a massive carbon fiber splitter, vented aluminum hood with functional heat extractors, and a stacked LED lighting signature unique in the luxury segment. Every external detail earns its place. The available carbon fiber 1 package adds front dive planes, side rocker extensions, and a tall rear wing that generates real downforce above 100 miles an hour. Forged 19-inch wheels expose Brembo's 6-piston front calibers in red, blue, yellow, or bronze, and the quad center exit exhaust, stacked vertically rather than horizontally, delivers a soundtrack that sets it apart from anything German or Japanese. Inside, 18-way performance seats with Moulin leather and micro-suede inserts, a 12-inch digital cluster, AKG Studio 19 speaker audio system, sueded microfiber headliner, hand-stitched dashboard, and carbon fiber accents throughout. Starting price, around $98,000 MSRP. Number 6. The 2026 BMW M5. A super sedan that swallowed an electric motor and came out angrier. The 2026 M5 is BMW's most powerful production sedan ever, blending plug-in hybrid stealth with V8 brutality in a body that looks ready to eat its predecessors alive. Its twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8 teams with an integrated electric motor inside the 8-speed M-Steptronic to deliver a staggering 717 horsepower and 738 pound-feet, launching the all-wheel drive sedan to 60 miles an hour in 2.9 seconds before pushing to 190 miles an hour with the M-Drivers package. The exterior screams motorsport. A wide body stance with flared fenders adding 1.9 inches across the rear, quad exhaust tips integrated into a carbon diffuser, and an illuminated kidney grille that glows at night, a first for any production M car. The standout details put it in its own lane. The M5 offers a 25-mile pure electric driving range, letting you slip out of the neighborhood in total silence before the V8 erupts to life. A 14.9-inch curved touchscreen runs M-specific hybrid PowerFlow displays, and the optional M-Carbon exterior package wraps the mirrors, splitter, side skirts, rear diffuser, and trunk spoiler in exposed weave. Inside, BMW individual merino leather, illuminated M5 door sills, multi-zone ambient lighting that syncs with drive modes, a Bowers & Wilkins diamond surround sound system with 18 speakers, panoramic Sky Lounge LED roof, and crystal-cut iDrive controllers on the center console. Starting price, around $125,000 MSRP. Left, 5 gone. And one of the cars you just watched will be a collector's piece in 10 years. Which one? Commit in the comments before you see the top 5. Number 5. The 2026 Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid. Built like a private jet that decided to run flat out on asphalt. The 2026 Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid is Porsche's flagship recalibrated to embarrass anything wearing a sports car badge while still chauffeuring for adults across continents. Its twin-turbo 4-liter V8 partners with a front-mounted electric motor for a combined 771 horsepower and 737 pound-feet, channeled through an 8-speed PDK, and all-wheel drive for a 2.8-second 0-60 sprint and a 202-mile-per-hour top end. The bodywork is sculpted with intent. Matrix Design HD LED headlights with over 32,000 individually controlled pixels per side, and a multi-stage adaptive rear spoiler that deploys in 3 positions. The headline innovation is a world first: Porsche Active Ride Suspension. Hydraulically interlinked dampers counter body roll, dive, and squat in milliseconds. The car leans into corners like a motorcycle, raising itself for easier entry, and isolates the cabin so completely that passengers don't feel road imperfections. Forged 21-inch wheels expose 10-piston front Brembo calipers. Inside, 18-way adaptive sports seats plus, a 12.6-inch curved driver display, an optional 10.9-inch passenger touchscreen with gaming and streaming access, Burmester 3D surround sound, 4-zone climate, and selectable cabin lighting in 64 hues. Starting price, around $235,000 MSRP. Number 4. the 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT63 SE Performance 4-door. A grand tour that traded its manners for a Formula One powertrain. The 2026 AMG GT63 SE Performance fuses race-bred hybrid technology with old-school V8 fury, creating the most powerful series production AMG ever built. Its 4-liter twin-turbo V8, hand-assembled under the one-man, one-engine principle, mates with a rear-axle electric motor for a combined 805 horsepower and 1,047 pound-feet in overboost, hammering to 60 miles an hour in 2.7 seconds before topping out at 199 miles an hour. The exterior wears its motorsport DNA loudly. An upright Panamera grille flanked by digital light headlamps that project 1.3 million pixels per side, frameless doors, and a deployable rear wing that rises automatically above 50 miles an hour. What sets it apart is the F1-inspired powertrain layout. The rear-mounted battery sits low between the rear wheels for ideal weight distribution, paired with a dedicated 2-speed electric gearbox. Nothing else in the segment uses this setup. AMG exclusive 21-inch forged wheels, exposed 16.5-inch carbon ceramic rotors. Inside, AMG performance seats in Napa leather with diamond stitching, dual 12.3-inch displays running MBUX with AMG track pace, an illuminated AMG steering wheel, panoramic glass roof, and a Burmester 4D system with body resonance transducers in the seats. Starting price, around $200,000 MSRP. Number 3. The 2026 Audi RS e-tron GT Performance. Lightning bottled inside a low-slung silhouette. The 2026 RS e-tron GT Performance is the most powerful Audi ever produced, an all-electric assassin built to humiliate combustion flagships without firing a single piston. Dual permanent magnet motors deliver up to 912 horsepower with launch control engaged, ripping the all-wheel drive sedan to 60 miles an hour in 2.4 seconds before maxing out at 155 miles an hour. Look closely at the front fascia and the aerodynamic obsession reveals itself. Matrix-designed digital laser headlights with customizable daytime running light signatures, an Audi single-frame grille closed off for airflow, and a deployable rear spoiler that adjusts in 3 positions. The performance trim introduces tricks no other electric sedan offers. A 2-speed rear gearbox, rare in the EV world, keeps acceleration violent at highway speeds where rivals fall flat, while torque vectoring physically rotates the car through corners. The optional carbon fiber roof features an electrochromic glass section with 9 individually switchable segments, letting passengers shade specific areas at the touch of a button. A push-to-pass boost unlocks an additional 94 horsepower for 10-second bursts. Inside, Napa leather sport seats, a 12.3-inch virtual cockpit, 10.1-inch MMI touchscreen, perforated Dynamica microfiber steering wheel, panoramic sunroof, and a Bang & Olufsen premium 3D 16-speaker system. Starting price, around $170,000 MSRP. Number 2. The 2026 Porsche Taycan Turbo GT. Forged in the same workshop that builds Le Mans winners, the 2026 Taycan Turbo GT is the fastest production EV Porsche has ever built. A stripped-down weapon engineered to hunt down hypercars on circuits, not stoplights. Dual electric motors with overboost deliver up to 1,019 horsepower through a 2-speed rear gearbox and all-wheel drive, launching the sedan to 60 miles an hour in 2.1 seconds, before reaching 190 miles an hour with the Weissach package. The exterior shaped by obsession. carbon fiber side mirror housings, a fixed carbon wing borrowed from the 911 GT3, lightweight 21-inch magnesium wheels, and aggressive front aero blades that channel air around massive cooling ducts. The Visoc package strips the rear seats entirely, replacing them with a bonded carbon fiber panel that saves nearly 75 pounds, while titanium wheel bolts shed unsprung mass at every corner. The attack mode button, pulled directly from Formula E racing, delivers a 10-second power burst on demand, and the Taycan can charge from 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes on a 320 kilowatt DC fast charger. Inside, race-inspired carbon bucket seats, a 16.8-inch curved driver display, microfiber-wrapped steering wheel with yellow center stripe, 6-point harnesses, and a roll cage option. Starting price, around $230,000 MSRP. The fastest EV Porsche has ever built just landed at number 2, and it got beaten. The number 1 car on this list did something nobody else thought was possible from a 4-door. Let's reveal it. Number 1, the 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire. The fastest sedan ever built by human hands. The 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire isn't just an electric car at the top of this list. It's a physics-defying machine that out-accelerates Bugattis, out-handles Porsches, and outranges every EV on Earth from a single charge. 3 permanent magnet motors, 2 rear, 1 front, deliver a staggering 1,234 horsepower and 1,430 pound-feet, rocketing the sedan to 60 miles an hour in 1.89 seconds, through the quarter mile in 8.85 seconds, and onward to 205 miles an hour, all while delivering 427 miles of range. Numbers no combustion sedan can touch. The Sapphire's powertrain is a Lucid-engineered breakthrough, a 900-volt architecture that charges 200 miles in 12 minutes on a Lucid DC charger, paired with a torque-vectoring rear dual-motor unit that physically rotates the car through corners like nothing else in the segment. Carbon ceramic Akebono brakes with 10-piston front calipers, Sapphire-exclusive forged wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, and a track-tuned air suspension with adaptive dampers complete the package. Inside, 18-way Sapphire performance seats in Alcantara and Mojave Purelux, a 34-inch curved glass cockpit display, Dolby Atmos 21-speaker Surreal Sound Pro Audio, and 4-zone climate. Starting price, around $250,000 MSRP.
Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there's 100.
Woo! Somebody watching this right now thinks the number 1 car doesn't deserve the top spot, and somebody else thinks it was obvious. Which side are you on, and why? Defend your pick in the comments, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.